Welcome in, guys, to where I preview every single NFL team for the 2023 upcoming season. We've done the Bears, and we've previewed the Bears and the Lions in the last couple of days. So we're staying in the NFC North once again with the Minnesota Vikings, who won the NFC North last season. 13 wins last season out of 13 wins, 4 defeats last season. They had a really good season last season. The Vikings, especially you look from previous years. They made the playoffs for the first time since 2019. Got to the wild card round, lost to the Giants, in the wild card. But you look at them. I look at the Vikings and what did they really need in this off season? They got Jordan Addison, which again in the wide receiver class was a good acquisition. Jordan Addison, they got him. He was a first round pick from USC. They got him in the first round. They got Mekhi Blackmon, cornerback from USC, and then they got Jay Ward, defensive back from LSU, Jaquelin Roy, defensive tackle from LSU, and then they got another They got a quarterback, Jaren Hall. Jaren Hall from BSU, and they got in the 5th round. They got DeBride, Wayne DeBride, running back, in the later rounds. And again, you look at them in the quarterback position. Jaren Hall, I think, is a good secondary quarterback. Again, Kirk Cousins, he's getting up there in age. Was he 34, 35 now? You need to think, who is that next quarterback? Jaren Hall, is he that guy? I mean, Jaren Hall's like 24, 25. He's part of that 2020 quarterback class that, because of the pandemic, they had a bit of eligibility to stay on in college for a couple more years because of the pandemic, and he did that. So that's why you had, like I said a couple of days ago, you had Hendon Hooker in this draft. You had Stetson Bennett, who went to the Rams, and Jaren Hall, who were like 24, 25, 26, and that's why they stayed a bit longer. They also lost in the offseason Devin Cook, running back. So a couple of people that they got, Tomlinson got released as well. So a couple of people that they hired in, they've signed on the free agency. Brandon Williams, wide receiver from the Rams. So again, you're bringing in somebody that has won a Super Bowl with the Rams not too long ago, has that winning mentality, and has that know how to get the games. Then you have last season he had 24 reps last season. Brandon Powell, 290 offensive snaps, 1,199 yards. So he had a pretty good season last year in a Rams team that was bad. It was the mid Rams team. Then you got Troy Reader, linebacker. Again, he came from the Rams as well. He's a former Super Bowl champion as well. So again, I like that you're adding championship winning contenders into your team. They have that mindset of, we can maybe get to like a divisional round and to a division game. Then we had Dean Lowry, defensive line, from the Packers. Never good to see. He came from the Packers. He worked with Aaron Rodgers for a couple of years. Devin Cook, like I said, is gone. He's gone. Tomlinson's gone again. You need somebody in that trenches, that defensive side in those trenches, to really help your quarterback. And bringing in Dean Lowry, he's going to be a good fit for. I mean, he was 29, 30, so again, you can have him for a couple of years. Where do I think ultimately they're going to finish? Again, you look at NFC North, I've said, like, it's wide open. This division is wide open, really. You look at the teams that are in the NFC North, like Bears, Lions, Packers, Vikings. Especially the Packers. This is a big transition season for them. They're in transition now after Aaron Rodgers for 16, 17 years. what is Jordan Love going to be? You've had 3 years sidelined on the sidelines for 3 years. What's he going to be like in Green Bay? That's going to be a very big question in Green Bay, but I'll get to that in a separate video. But then you have obviously the Vikings. Can they improve from last year? Can they get past the wild card? And again, you look at them. I'm like, you guys should have took a quarterback. You look at the quarterback class like Will Levis. You should have took a Will Levis in like one of the early rounds. Again, he would have been a great addition to the Vikings. You need somebody that's going to be that franchise quarterback, and they just don't have just a franchise quarterback. Again, Kirk Cousins is okay, but you've gone so far with him now. Like, you've had him for a couple of seasons now. You've gone so far. You need to get that next dude in. It has to be next year's draft, and see what you have in next year's draft, and you have to get yourself a quarterback, because you need to build on the championship, and then you can build on your championship window. And because again, you've got some good guys here now. You have Jordan Addison, who's a good wide receiver. I am a fan of him. Jay Ward, he's a good defensive back. He's going to help that defensive side of the ball for the Vikings. So that's a good addition. Jaren Hall, again, he's a guy that is a good secondary quarterback, third quarterback. I'm not going to say like oh my god, he's a franchise quarterback. Absolutely not. But he's a good QB2, QB3 that I would have in my team. Again, that's good as well. DeWayne, running back, he's a good addition in the later rounds. So again, you've got some good things, but you really needed a quarterback. What do I think they're going to finish? I'm going to say maybe 1 or 2 in the division. Again, I don't see them having a bad season, because you've got the fucking Bears, my Lions, and the Packers. So they're probably going to get first in the division again, and then maybe to the wild card again. But I'm not really expecting them to win the Super Bowl, because again, you've got Kirk Cousins as your fucking quarterback. I do like Kevin O'Connell though. I'm a fan of him, and I do like how he's changed. He's changing the culture in Minnesota, and that's what I like. He's a young head coach. He's just going to get better as the years go on in his career. I'm a big fan of him. So leave you guys thoughts of where do you think the Vikings are going to finish in the 2023 season. I'm saying that they're going to win the NFC North, in my opinion. They're going to be up there winning the NFC North, maybe getting to like a wild card round, maybe going past there. I'm not expecting Super Bowl contenders, but they should get to the playoffs again.